हाय गुड इवनिंग हाउ यू डूइंग। आज हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं नेस्ट के एग्जाम की। नेस्ट या दिस इज अ रियल एग्जाम। व्हाट डज इट स्टैंड फॉर? ऑल अबाउट नेस्ट, दैट्स व्हाट वी गोना टॉक अबाउट। एंड दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग बिकॉज नेस्ट में सिर्फ दो कॉलेजेस हैं, तो व्हाई इज देयर एन एंटायर एग्जाम जस्ट फॉर टू कॉलेजेस? लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इट। बट सबसे जरूरी चीज सबसे जरूरी चीज कि आज व्हेन आई एम गोइंग लाइव राइट नाउ इज 30th, oops, it is 30th of May, right? And the last date for the registration of this test is 31st of May. तो अगर आप ये वीडियो आज और कल में देख रहे हैं, that's your good luck and you have just written 12th exams, please go ahead and register for it right away. Okay. If you already know what next is, great. You're done. Please register अगर register नहीं किया है तो ठीक है. Are you able to hear me and see me? Yeah, that's obviously the first thing that we should get through the way. So what are the two main places? Right? There are only two colleges, really. This exam is just for two colleges, NICER and SER and UMDAE CEBS. What? We'll look at this. Okay. NICER is like ICER, but with an N. It's nicer. Yeah. We'll talk about these two things and why they came about, right? Department of Atomic Energy. DAE stands for Department of Atomic Energy. So main idea is that students like you, wonderful students, go ahead and get science degrees, pure science degrees. So that's physics, chemistry, maths, and biology, and then go and become scientists that can help with government programs, awesome government program with the atomic energy के बारे में होते हैं. I don't know if you know this. A lot of funded projects in universities, whether it is IISCs or IITs, it comes from the government. They could be projects from DRDO, projects from the DAE. I remember जब मैं materials engineering में था कि हमारे प्रोफेसर्स DAE के प्रोजेक्ट्स कर रहे थे. ठीक है. खैर, what is the next exam, right? It's a test जो आपको देना पड़ेगा एडमिशन के लिए in NISER, which is National Institute of Science, Education and Research. We'll talk about where this is. This is in Odisha, in Bhubaneswar, and University of Mumbai, Department of Atomic Energy. And in fact, this has tie-up with BARC, IIT Bombay, and a lot of other awesome institutes, right? I don't know if you know this. There is a lot of work going on in nuclear energy in Bombay. Okay, and of course, down south, Kalpaka mein and all of that, बहुत चीजें चल रही हैं. But this is what it is. Okay, so if you're interested in energy, I won't call this renewable energy, but basically a form of energy that will probably power the future. This is where you should be going. And all you've got to do is give papers, physics, chemistry, maths and bio. चार में से आपको तीन papers देने पड़ेंगे. And 31st May is the last date. And again, I'm saying this bar. I'm live on 30th. I don't know if you're going to be watching this live, if you're not watching live. If you're watching this past the 31st of May, then ठीक है, then this is just an educational thing. By the way, just give me a thumbs up if you're able to see me and hear me. Okay, hold on. Let me just quickly check the chat. Yeah, if that's cool, right? Let me know that. All right, sweet. So, what is this all about? I told you कि चार चीजें हैं, physics, chemistry, math, bio. उनमें से आपको तीन pick up करके you have to just basically take the test. We'll talk about the test a little bit, ठीक है, पहले, and then we'll go through the exam. मतलब कि college में क्या है? What is it? Which I feel is important, right? Exam तो बहुत लोग बहुत exams लिखते रहते हैं. But what do you get? Like इसके बाद इस एग्जाम करने के बाद कॉलेज कहाँ जाओगे, कॉलेज की लाइफ कैसी होगी, briefly I'll give you an idea. So I'm going to do more of these sort of sessions where I generally go into maybe details of the colleges because अभी exam season है और exam लिखने के बाद सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या है? You got to go and figure out the actual college life. So that is what we are trying to go and talk about right now in this session. ठीक है. All right. So integrated MSc is a course that you want to talk about. It's a computer-based test. That's great. All right. And the duration is 3.5 hours. काफी लंबा टेस्ट है, ठीक है. And it's conducted by NISER. Just two colleges, reminding you again and again. Bombay में एक है, दूसरा है भुवनेश्वर में, Jatni in Bhubaneswar. Okay. Interestingly, this exam is held in 120 cities all over India. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm honestly low-key impressed with the amount of effort the government is putting into this. It's a government-based exam, it's a government college. It's crazy. We will talk about that. We'll talk about it. First, let's आपको क्या आपसे क्या what's the most important thing for you right now? Exam pattern all that, right? 200 marks का पेपर है, 68 question है, odd number of questions. Well, even, but an odd number, right? 17 into 4, basically 17 into 4, just like JEE Advanced. The marking scheme is interesting. It's 2.5 marks for correct and -1 for incorrect. बहुत भारी penalty है negative marks की. JEE में भी +3 -1 होता है. यहाँ पे +2.5 -1 है, which is very very heavy negative mark penalty. Be careful about this. और MSQ मतलब एक से ज्यादा सही आंसर अगर है तो उसमें +4 है and 0. So that's interesting. JEE में होता है +4 -2. This is in JEE. But NEST में है +4 0. और प्लस 2.5 -1. सो बी केयरफुल, स्पेशली जो सिंगल करेक्ट वाले हैं उसमें गड़बड़ी मत करना. और वहां तुक्केबाजी का नहीं चलेगा. लाइक इन जेई एडवांस चल जाता है, अगर आपको एक भी आंसर आपको पता चले, यू कैन काइंड ऑफ गेट अवे विद इट कि ठीक है हम लोग सही मिला तो कुछ पार्शियल मार्क मिल जाएगा, कुछ तो हो जाएगा. बट दैट मे नॉट हैपन इन दिस, दैट मे नॉट हैपन इन दिस. ओके, ऑल राइट, होल्ड ऑन, सॉरी. हाँ, yeah, sweet. All right. So, what's the whole deal? Total number of seats कितने हैं? 250. Total number of exams, and this is 57 seats in one institute, 200 in the other institute. Just stay tuned, and I'll tell you which institute has how many seats and all. Or how do you even decide कौन सा course करना है, क्या करना है? I'll give you a bit of an input. Okay. First चीज, exam pattern. Okay. 50 marks का paper है, 17 question, 12 MCQs which is single correct, and 5 MSQs which is more than one correct. More than one correct. ठीक है? This is the whole deal. And you got to pick 3 out of these 4 things. All right. And the online application closed on 31st, which is why I thought, let me do a session for you guys. I know it's a little last minute, but I found out about this just on this Monday. And Monday को जेई का हम लोग तैयारी कर रहे थे, मतलब जेई का एग्जाम कर रहे थे, फिर ट्यूसडे का whatever, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when I do that. Thursday was the earliest I could do this. Yeah, I wish I could come to you earlier, but here we are. Sooner, better late than never. Huh? उसके बाद एडमिट कार्ड है, एग्जाम है 30th जून को. 30th जून में बहुत समय है. अगर आप जेई और नीट की तैयारी कर चुके हो, यू कैन स्पेंड अबाउट अ मंथ ऑन दिस पेपर स्पेसिफिकली एंड ट्राई इट आउट. बट लुक, देयर इज इंसेन अमाउंट ऑफ कंपटीशन. ओके, सिर्फ 250 सीट्स हैं. लेट मी गो क्विकली. हे भरत, हाउ यू डूइंग? क्विकली शो यू द साइट इटसेल्फ एंड वी गो ओवर जस्ट द एग्जाम का जो साइट है, व्हिच इज क्वाइट, आई लाइक द साइट एक्चुअली. इट्स अ गवर्नमेंट साइट, इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल साइट, आई क्वाइट लाइक इट. हियर I think you can see my screen right now. Yeah, you're able to view my screen. Hey Bharat, how you doing? You can hear me and see me, right? That's good. So, one moment. I think just maybe make this a little bit larger. Okay, cool. Nah, this looks a little scary. Let's go back to that. Okay, so you just have to click on online registration if you haven't registered yet. It's got a cool loading page. I like it. Yeah, it's not just a fake loading page. Actually, you just load something. You gotta please read these instructions. It says this email ID देना, ध्यान से देना, और सब चीज सही देना, date of birth, mobile number, and all of that. And yeah, it's a standard registration form. Go ahead and do this. The important thing is about the 2 colleges that are, I like it. I like the site. See, it's very clear. It's simple. Hey, you've got the previous year papers as well over here. If you want me to solve them, let me know. I can do some, previous year papers. 1 महीने का time है. I can do at least 3 तो मैं कर ही सकता हूँ. By the way, इसमें 2 सेशन लिखे हैं. It's not कि the exam happens twice. It's just like JEE. सुबह का होता है, शाम को होता है, कोई भी सेशन आपको मिल सकता है. That's it. Just conducted in 2 sessions. That's it. Because the number of students who write it. ठीक है? It's a lot fewer because not too many people want to go and do pure science. But if you're interested in pure science, this is a good place to go to besides ISERs in India. Now, what is NICER all about? Hold on. About NEST. Okay, let's read this. Let's read this. Okay. So there are 2 colleges. जैसे मैंने लिखा बताया था कि Department of Energy, CBS, and also NICER, which is in Bhubaneswar. 120 cities में है test, and the whole goal is to get people interested in doing pure science. Okay. Atomic energy का है, मास्टर्स के बाद PhD भी कर सकते हो. And they talk about scholarships as well. In the slides that I give you, don't worry, ये सब लिखा होगा. You can check this out later. So yeah, you can start, supporting your family while you are studying, which is very nice. Which is very nice. And I like the fact that they're also talking about anti-ragging over here. It's very forward of them, and there's no place for bullies in this world. So that's very nice. That's very nice. नाइसर के बारे में यहाँ पे लिखा है कि फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायोलॉजी एंड मैथ्स सब में कर सकते हैं आप लोग. यू हैव अ मेजर एंड अ माइनर. आई विल गो ओवर दिस ऑन द स्लाइड्स एज वेल, बट एवरीथिंग इज ऑन दिस साइट. इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल साइट. इट्स सिंपल. I like it. It's not cluttered at all. Information, yeah, design could be better, but whatever. It's got this. NICER has 200 seats. Okay. Department of Energy, CEBS in Bombay, that has 57 seats. Okay. Important dates. Today is a really important date. Okay. Today is a really important date. Oh, look at that. They've extended this. Hey, मैंने आज सुबह ये देखा था, and would you look at that? I'll make a short about this just so that you guys are aware. They've extended the online application date to 3rd of June. Isn't that lovely? Just मैंने आज सुबह देखा था, it's at 31st May, and they have extended the date. All right, you heard it here first. They have extended the date. So yeah, it's official. The next exam has extended the date from 31st May to 3rd June. That's excellent. Please go and sign up right now and check the live video in detail if you want to know about everything about the test and the colleges. All right. Pure Sciences, here we come. Yeah, I made that for the short. इसी से मैं short बना हुआ है because why not? That's great. So it's good to check this. Eligibility and fees. Check this out. You need to have cleared 12th standard. Position in the NEST 2024 merit list. Okay, that's the score itself. You need to have a minimum of 60 marks, 55 marks, etc. etc. यहाँ पे fees लिखी हुई है, you can check that out. और क्या है? How to apply is very simple. You basically come to the site. That's it. That's a site that I opened up with. Okay, how to apply. Syllabus क्या है? Next important thing. Okay, syllabus क्या है? We'll talk about that. Look at this NEST brochure which has the syllabus and everything else. इसका भी link मैं आपको दे दूंगा. Okay, on the let me give you the link right here. Hold on. Here is the link of this NEST one right here. Okay, there you go. That's the NEST syllabus brochure. IIT, sure, Ritesh, we'll do IIT as well. We'll do that. जरूर करेंगे रितेश. In fact, IIT का PYQs मैं एक Saturday को ही कर रहा हूँ JEE channel पे. You can come check it out, Ritesh. I'm doing the PYQs and I'll do a similar session for IIT as well, for sure. So, all right, back to my PPT and then we'll come back to these sites, which is nicely made sites. I like them. I quite like them. All right. So that was a bit about the site, the NEST का site, जहाँ पे आपको सब चीजें मिल जाएंगी to apply for the actual exam. Okay. What else? What's the deal with NICER and why would you want to do this? Why would you want to go to NICER or to DAE? Hey, good evening, Shlok. Why would you want to go to either of these places? It was set up by the Department of Energy, Atomic Energy, by the government of India 2007. So it's quite a new exam, new place. I graduated from school in 2006. So just after that, उसके एक साल बाद 2007 में शुरू हुआ था. And their goal was to train scientific manpower for carrying out cutting-edge scientific research and providing input to scientific programs at DAE and other applied sciences of the country. So it's a very niche program. And only if you really want to do pure science, this is something you should be doing. This is something you should be doing. Yeah. Exactly, Mohammad Arif ji. That's exactly what I was going to say. You know, आपने मन की बात आपने बोल दी. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But मेरा ये suggestion है कि इन colleges में जाके आप देखिए, ठीक है? Go to the college, check it out, see if you like the vibe, and sure, apply तो करिए, exam तो दीजिए, but check that out. Any college you go to, that's important. Okay. 5 साल का integrated MSc course है. You can choose a major. Yeah, एक major subject उसके साथ एक minor ले सकते हो. It can be either of computer science भी है. Look at this. CS, they're here as well. You can't escape computer science, my friends. I know there's a lot of talk about AI, people taking over jobs, but वो सब faff है, ठीक है. The main thing is जिसको जो interest है वो करना चाहिए. If you like biology and you like computer science, beautiful. Go ahead and do it. Both of these things are possible right over here. Okay, physics, computer science, physics, maths, कुछ भी जो भी चलना चाहो कर सकते हो. And you will like कि भाई इससे नौकरी कहाँ लगी? That's something you have to figure out. That's something you have to figure out. Maybe you could continue being somebody in the research field, do a PhD, or go and teach, or also help out in actual research things in the Department of Atomic Energy. Look, guys, nuclear energy is the future. हम लोग अपना energy consumption कम नहीं कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? If you're going to have this hungriness for energy, we have to find a way to solve it, and nuclear energy is the only way that can sustain this much of energy. So this is the future. Okay. So NICER भुवनेश्वर की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. यहाँ पे 200 seats हैं. Okay. Yeah. All right. 200, quite a few seats. All right. DAE के बारे में बात करते हैं. DAE, which is Department of Atomic Energy in Bombay, this has 57 seats. It's very niche. And look at this. यहाँ पे छोटा लिखा है TIFR, BARC and IIT. These are the top institutes in India when it comes to research in atomic energy. Okay, BARC is Baba Atomic Research Center. TIFR is Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. It used to be Tata ने शुरू किया था. Now I think it is definitely a government institute now. And IIT Bombay is IIT Bombay. Everybody from सब जगह JEE से चाहते हैं कि वो लोग जाके बने. Iron Mike Tyson, of course. I've already been doing that. Where have you been? Good. Check. What are you talking about? Yeah, I already did all the 50 questions of chemistry, dude. For NEET 2024. I did that for sure. And I've done it for previous years as well. आज की बात हम लोग NICER की कर रहे हैं और DAE की कर रहे हैं क्योंकि I thought कि कल है आपका end of the term, you know, where you can go and apply for the क्या बोलते हैं register कर सकते हैं, but that has been extended. So that's great. That's great. All right. CEBS also offers a 5-year integrated program in all of these sciences, and the degree here is given by the University of Mumbai. 150 साल की legacy. Okay, 57 seats है यहाँ पे. I understand काफी कम है as compared to that. Okay, the main idea is that you got to clear, you got to get on the NEST merit list, and you have to clear your 12th standard in 21 or 22, or at least you have appeared in 23. Okay, that's it. 60% score आपको चाहिए. This is a broad eligibility criteria. You can check this out online as well. Okay, and born on or after this. Okay, now let's talk about the main thing. What's the point? Why would you want to do this? Why would you want to do a degree at NICER or at DAE? Again, if you're really interested in science, there are very few institutes in India that are coveted and have really good research facilities. ISC is one of them. ICERs hai, JNCSR hai, Hyderabad University, maybe there are some really good colleges. And there are niche places. And this is one of those, you know, pretty good places. You can go and help out folks at Bark. You can even go to Max Planck Institute in Germany or MIT for a postdoc, or you can do many funky things. You have scholarships that you can get that help you financially, selected by DST, and there's an Inspire scholarship as well for NICER and CBS. So बहुत support कर रही है government to for you to take this route. If you are interested in this whole idea, बहुत support कर रही है government. So if you're interested in pure science, go for it. Go for it. All right. Let's look at this. Let's look at NICER का site. Okay. Now, how do you decide कि क्या करना है life में? Like say, okay, maybe you want to do pure science, and how do you go about figuring कि क्या किया जाए? Like, okay, this is what I do. This is what I did when I was going to research. Okay, I went to this. Maybe I want to do chemistry, right? I go there. I check their kind of facilities they have. Look at this. Look at this. It's crazy. It's like Dexter's lab. Condensed matter laboratory. That sounds scary. Nuclear physics laboratory. Let's click on that. Let's see what that's about. Yeah. They seem to have some pretty interesting things. Half-life measurements using fast scintillation detectors, electronic and long half-lives using gas detectors, spectral analysis of fitting techniques using state-of-the-art software. They're using latest techniques everywhere, okay? So I'm saying thoda research aap khud karo, all right? My job is to tell you that this exists, and it's yours to figure out if this is relevant to you or not. So please go and do this. एंड इसके बाद और भी एक्स्ट्रा चीज करनी है कि भाई हॉस्टल में जाके देख लो हॉस्टल आपको रहने लायक ठीक लगता है कि नहीं. देयर आर ऑसम क्लब्स, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ आर्ट्स extra curriculars that go on in colleges. Check it out. And most importantly, go to research. Okay, look at what the latest research in the field that you want to work on कौन इस पे काम कर रहा है. Try reaching out to these professors. If you like the research, maybe let's go to some conferences or some publications that they've been up to, right? And go ahead and check that out. See if it makes sense to you. Okay, that was about NICER. Let's look at CBS. CBS also boasts about such awesome stuff. And again, यहाँ पे बार के बारे में लिखा हुआ टाटा TIFR and IIT Bombay, and also Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education, HPCSE के बारे में भी है. ठीक है. So there's a massive R&D going on over here. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. This was DAE, not NICER. I think मैं DAE पे था अभी तक. Yeah, this is DAE. If you want to check out the complete syllabus, just click on this, and yeah, there you go. It starts with atoms, molecules, bulk phase spectroscopy. Wow, spectroscopy. Okay, this looks scary. But no, hold on. This is the syllabus of the paper, not of the paper you're going to give, but of the actual course. ठीक है. अगर आप chemistry लेने वाले हो life में, then you're going to have to do all of these things. And look at this. There's also a course for mathematics for chemistry and biology. अगर आप लोग सोचते हो कि भाई मैथ से आपको छुटकारा मिलने वाला है, no. Pure science requires a lot of maths. Look at this. Complex variables है, vectors, matrices है, integral transforms है, Fourier series, Fourier transform, Laplace transform बहुत useful है chemical engineering में. Oh God, college की यादें आ रही हैं अभी ये सब देख के. ठीक है. I know some of this is going to go over your head, and there's a lot of organic chemistry as well. What fun. So check all of these things out, see if they appeal to you, and उसके बाद उसके बारे में सोचिए. But रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म भर सकते हैं अगर इफ यू स्टिल फिगरिंग स्टफ आउट कि क्या करना है. अगर आपको प्योर साइंस में जाना है तो उसको कर सकते हैं. NICER has a similar website. You can go to the faculty members, and it's nice. I like it. They've got these small icons which tell you कि अच्छा biology की faculty है यहाँ पे, chemistry है, this computer science. You can go to the individual faculty and check it out. Check out the kind of work they're up to and see if you like working with them. I'm telling you, this is you being mature. That's what I'm trying to help you with. Okay, to figure out कि आपको लाइफ साथ करना क्या है. And this video will hopefully help you do that. Okay. All right. So this is a broad idea of what the sites are about. आपको क्या आप उसको ऊपर से देख सकते हैं. And how do you study for it? I think the syllabus, the paper is, it is above the level of NEET. It is at the old AIEEE level. Okay. Yeah. I feel it's not that straightforward as JEE Main or AIEEE और क्या बोलते हैं NEET. It is a bit more complicated than that. ठीक है. So ये idea है कि आप इसको अगर आप कर सकते हो, look at the PYQs and see that, give it a shot. As usual, the resources are the same. Yeah, NCERT exemplar, lab manual, these are all clickable links. You can check out our JEE channel. I've got NCERT exercise solutions, NCERT exemplar solutions. Let me open it up and quickly show you. In fact, hold on. Just give me a moment. I think these are clickable links. These are definitely clickable links. JEE playlist. Hold on. A lot of playlists, man. Stoichiometry exemplar plus advanced. Okay, cool. This is a relevant playlist, I think. Although NEET के लिए आप लोग जो तैयारी कर रहे हैं, perhaps you have not done too many of exemplar, but एक महीना टाइम है, आप लोग कर सकते हैं. I strongly feel you can do this. Okay, here is a playlist of all the videos that I've worked on in क्या बोलते हैं for JEE Main, which was exemplar advanced, and end में I've done a couple of advanced questions. All of these around 18-19 videos हैं, all of chemistry, yeah, whole of chemistry, physical, inorganic, organic. आप इसको देख सकते हैं. This is linked, okay? ये linked है in this video itself. In the PPT of this, you can directly click on this. Hold on, I'll show you where. So these are clickable links, okay? All of these underlined things are clickable links. You can go to this and check out the content and prepare for it. खुद आप थोड़ा solve करिए. Other resources are the same. You can go to the sites if you have doubts. These are some extra things, and these are heavy resources if you really want to go into detail of a few things, okay? Again, the green stuff is very heavy and you need not do it, but the rest of it is good. Rest of it is good. I think it is all the new NCERT because the syllabus, from what I could see, was the rationalized syllabus. That's a good question, Raj Lakshmi. Thank you for asking me. Know your syllabus, okay? This again is a clickable link right over here. इसको आप click करके देख सकते हो. It looks like to me it's the old syllabus though. Yeah, it's got states of matter over here, but as far as I could tell, the question इसमें नहीं आई थी. States of matter है, P block भी है, hydrogen भी है, S block भी है. So looks like all of it is there. It's all of it. It looks like it's the old syllabus, Rajlakshmi. I'm going to spend some time and I'll come back to you with this. In the next week, I'll do some PYQs and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, Rajlakshmi. Okay. ब्रॉड आइडिया है कि आप लैब मैनुअल्स को भी प्लीज देखिए. ठीक है, ये चैप्टर जो जेईई मेन में नहीं थे आर देयर इन नीट. ओके, दीज आर देयर इन नेस्ट, सॉरी नॉट नीट, ये नेस्ट में ये वाले हैं. ठीक है, सो प्लीज चेक इट आउट. एंड लास्टली डेफिनेटली नॉट द लीस्ट, प्रैक्टिकल केमिस्ट्री में बहुत भारी चीजें हैं. व्हाट डू आई मीन प्रैक्टिकल केमिस्ट्री में भारी चीजें? लुक, this is the whole thing. I mean, I don't know if you have seen my videos before generally, but I have shown you the lab manuals of NCERT and I'll show you once again. It's not rocket science. बिल्कुल chill चीज है, बिल्कुल ही chill है. Not messing you. See, this is it. You go to say class 12. Okay, go to chemistry. Let's go to titrimetric analysis. Let's go to chemical kinetics. In fact, देखिए मिल गया आपको clock reaction. ये इसलिए खुला है मेरे history में because this came in JEE. But anyway, so इसलिए it opened directly clock reaction वाला. But yeah, generally ये आइडिया है कि लैब मैनुअल्स भी देखना पड़ेगा. सो देखिए, एक महीने में तैयारी करने में थोड़ा मुश्किल है, बहुत भारी है प्रैक्टिकल, बट इट्स ऑसम. एग्जैक्टली श्लोक, दैट्स द थिंग. भारी तो है, मजा भी आएगा. एंड गाइस, दिस एग्जाम हैज अ लॉट ऑफ कंपटीशन. ओके, आई एम नॉट शुगर कोटिंग इट फॉर यू. इफ यू हैव नेवर हर्ड ऑफ दिस एग्जाम, इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ वेरी वेरी अपहिल टास्क फॉर यू टू फिगर इट आउट इन अ मंथ्स टाइम. बट आप अगर एनीवे जेईई मेन, एडवांस या नीट की बहुत तगड़ी तैयारी कर चुके हो, देन यू विल बी फाइन. यू विल बी फाइन. बट प्लीज डू सम PYQs टू गेट द आइडिया, गेट एन आइडिया ऑफ द लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. लुक, सबसे बड़ा फर्क ये है. आई एम गोना गो बैक टू राइट टू द टॉप. ओके, जहां पे ये मार्किंग स्कीम लिखी थी. ओके, लुक एट दिस फिर से. प्लस 2.5 -1. तो एमसीक्यूज में भाई गड़बड़ी नहीं करनी है. एमसीक्यूज में भाई गड़बड़ी नहीं करनी है. ठीक है, कोई भी टाइम पास वाली चीज नहीं करनी है. इफ यू आर श्योर, मार्क इट. इफ यू आर नॉट, लीव इट. एमएसक्यू में भी गड़बड़ी नहीं करनी है, बट ठीक है, पेनल्टी नहीं है. +4 0 है. देयर इज नो पार्शियल मार्किंग लाइक जेईई एडवांस. So it is a harder exam because of the marking scheme. Because just because marking scheme, people don't get very very high marks, right? It is not a very high scoring exam. Just like JEE Main was बहुत high scoring है. I don't think NEST is a high scoring exam because of marking scheme. All right, that is pretty much all I had planned for you. A small, yeah, sure, Shlok, it works, man. I mean, तुम तो अभी advanced दे के आए हो, तो you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. People who have given JEE advanced, they will be okay. उनके लिए chill होगा. If you have generally been preparing for NEST, you will be good as well. But I thought I should tell you, and सबसे जरूरी चीज to wrap up this session is I made this session in a hurry today because मुझे लगा कि यार tomorrow is the last date. But the most beautiful thing is they have extended the dates. Hold on, I'll show you this. Eligibility and fees, important dates. Last thing to wrap this session up. Look at this. They have extended this date. They have extended its date to 3rd June, 5 o'clock. एक्सटेंडेड फ्रॉम 31,504. मेरे सर के जस्ट ऊपर लिखा हुआ है. भाई तू स्पैम करेगा, तू व्हाट इज दिस मैन? मैं कुछ और बात कर रहा हूँ, तुम कुछ ही और भी बोल रहे हो यार, और ट्रैक भी करो मैसेज. क्या कर रहे हो तुम? खैर, एनीवे, सो या, लेट मी नो इफ यू वांट मी टू टॉक अबाउट अदर एग्जाम्स एंड वी कैन गो इन डिटेल एज वेल, राइट? अभी तो मैंने आपको बस ब्रीफ आइडिया दिया अबाउट द एग्जाम एंड ऑल्सो अबाउट द कॉलेज इटसेल्फ. If you want me to do a deep dive in any of these exams, or specifically maybe NISA बारे में you want me to get somebody to and talk to you who has been there, sure, we can maybe arrange that. आपके इंटरेस्ट पे डिपेंड करता है. Whatever you guys want, we'll figure it out. Yeah, that was it from me. A short session to give you an idea about NISER and DAE. Okay, NISER and DAE all through NEST. NEST का full form क्या है, कोई बताएगा? NEST is National Entrance Screening Test. That's confusing. There are too many national tests, aren't there? National tests, there are two, there is for two specific colleges. And again, to remind you, भाई क्यों बनाए, क्या करना है? The goal is to get people interested in pure sciences and help with the Department of Atomic Energy. Okay, train scientific manpower for carrying out cutting-edge scientific research and for providing input to scientific programs at DAE. All right. And I remember the projects were pretty crazy. I remember back in 2012 when I was at IISc, the project that I was working on with DAE was, I think I can talk about it right now. It's been 12 years, right? I don't think it's classified or anything. It was on making rail guns, literally rail guns which have no range, right? I mean, they don't have a finite range because the more electricity you provide to it, the further it will go. It's a very scary and crazy concept, but it's a defensive capability that countries are preparing for. So our goal was to make sure that the equipment doesn't break because you pass a lot of electricity. It's a physical thing that moves through it, and it shouldn't break. So yeah, maybe the power came from a source that was nuclear, but this is what we were working out from the point of view of materials. Anyway, thank you everybody for your time. I'll see you around. और भी कोई एग्जाम है जिसके बारे में आप चाहते हैं मैं बात करूं, हम लोग करेंगे जरूर. See you all. As usual, my classes will go on the NEET and JEE channels. NEET पे हम लोग 12th की क्लासेस कर रहे हैं, 11th के क्लास में लोग JEE पे कर रहे हैं, तो दोनों चैनल पे स्प्रेड कर रहे हैं. आइए यहाँ पे वहाँ पे जहाँ पसंद है आइए. ठीक है. See you all. Bye bye. Have a good one. Tata.